Krishna, welcome to our next session. We will talk about self-realization. We are continuing the topic, seeing self-realization from different angles of vision. And today we will talk about this from the perspective of Radha Krishna realization and how it all works. Krishna descends in many forms with Radharani, gradations, incarnations to show the way to all, give some guidance. We will not enter this topic so much, but this is just the idea that the Lord is expanding as avatars, lila, guna, etc., and the gradations to lift us on this process. We will talk about the wonderful prayers we usually sing and pray. First is the Guru prayer, Srila Prabhupada Pranati, and other acharyas like Nama, Vishnupadaya, where the devotee is taking shelter of the Guru and disciplic succession and realizes the aspect of Guru. So we are starting from the Guru. Then there is Panchatattva Pranama, Panchatattvatmakam Krishna, where Krishna is glorified in 5 features. And the devotee is taking shelter of Panchatattva members, realizing them in all gradually. And in this gradation is Krishna Pranama, Hai Krishna Karuna Sindhu, where Krishna is glorified as an ocean of mercy. So Krishna is here realized as a merciful Lord. The devotee is concentrated on Krishna and is on this platform, then which is connected to the next step, Sambandati Deva Pranama Jayatam Suratau Pangor, where all merciful Radha Madana Mohana on the level of Sambandha relationship is glorified, realized as all attractive Lord. So here we have the Lord who is attracting everyone to himself. Then there is Abhideya realized, Abhideya Dideva Pranama, Divyat Vrindaranya Karpadruma Dao, where Radha Govinda, who was sitting under the net of a desire tree, wish fulfilling tree, are glorified on Abhideya platform. This is the process platform, and on this platform devotee is realizing Radha Krishna as fulfilling all desires. Then there is Prayojana Dideva Pranama, Shiman Rasa Rasarambi, where Radha Govinda standing on the shore in Vamshivata attracts the attention of all in the transcendental mellow of rasa, on the prayojana, the goal platform of realization. So the devotee is realizing on this platform the rasa, the taste in different levels. And there is Radha Pranama, Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, where Radharani is glorified as the Queen of Vrindavan. And this is above the steps of Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojana. So this is some idea of the gradation of Radha and Krishna, as Madan Mohan, Govinda, Gopinath. And we can mention also the distinction of prema, like on the platform of Lord Nityananda, there is Vipralamba prema, love in separation, then Chaitanya, Sambhoga prema, love in union. Then there is prema given by Krishna, which is different from prema given by Radharani, which is the highest. So these are the general ideas I'm giving, which I'm going to present in my book about self-realization. And here we can mention also the contradictions in the Shastras we find many times regarding many aspects. And we often wonder why these saintly texts are not concise. This is because they deal with different levels of self-realization, the process and progress, where on one level something is important, and on the other level, for other devotees, something else is stressed. And this is the difference we can clearly see, for example, between sadhana bhakti and raganuga bhakti. So this is the complexity also seen in realizing Radha and Krishna. So here comes the question, why we see Radha and Krishna in different ways. For example, sometimes they are the servants, as Krishna serves as a child to his parents, bringing the shoes to his father, on his head, dancing as the devotees want, the gopis, or their gopis, they ask Krishna, or he is acting as Bhaktavatsala, or Radharani, she is just serving elders, etc. So both of them follow strictly the rules of Dharma. As the Supreme Personalities, they are supreme servants, giving the best example how to serve. But sometimes Krishna and Radha are exhibiting their own true nature as the divine couple on the other side. And this is the true position of them. So within the so-called pastimes in the material world, Mahamaya or Yogamaya, they act as the servants, but actually the divine couple we should see as the top. We finally are worshipping Radha Krishna on the altar as the Supreme Lord. The next point, which I will explain later, is that Radharani is giving Krishna, but we also must know that further Krishna is giving Radharani, and Radharani is higher than Krishna. They are both God, but Radha is higher in rasa. So these are the some points in Gayatri Mahima Madhuri of Mahanidhi Swami we read. There are two conceptions to consider when trying to understand the absolute truth, Shri Krishna. One conception is regarding to tattva, philosophical truth, and one according to rasa. If preference is given to tattva, then Radha and Krishna are one and the same. Sometimes Krishna becomes the subject or object of prema. According to rasa, or relishing the mellow of divine love, Radha is seen to be superior to Krishna. The following pastimes shows Radha's supremacy. Once Radhika and Shyama were sitting together in a beautiful Nikunja. Seeing that Radha was feeling much more bliss than he was, Shyama wondered, why is she like that? Whatever bliss I feel is coming from Radhika, and that is why her bliss surpasses mine. According to Rasa, the conclusion is that Radha is superior to Krishna. So here we see some details about understanding the position of Radha and Krishna. here also the devotee is passing through realizations together with Radha and Krishna. So as they grow, passing through the stages from birth to childhood and growing further, so we are also growing with them on our path of self-realization. So devotee is passing from his own birth, first initiation, then second initiation, vanaprastha, sannyasa, and also many gradations between these important steps. So how it works? We are getting more and more mature. At the beginning, the devotee is absorbed in simple or easy pastimes of the Lord, realizing them, and gradually, when he or she is ready, they are coming higher and higher, understanding also more mature position, pastimes of the Lord, up to the highest point of rasa dance. So here the question is coming, what is the secret of the rasa dance? We know many interpretations of it, but we do not exactly see it as a gradation on the way of self-realization, which is my topic. So how it goes? So we can understand it has really nothing to do with a cheap dance we know from this material world, or we hear sometimes imitated in India by Sahajiya mood, or dance we can imagine. So better not to imagine that. It is on the sublime spiritual platform. So when Radha expands as the gopis, Krishna expands also. In a rasa dance, there are many circles of the gopis, creating a kind of rasa mandala. Sometimes we hear the gopis dance together. Each gopi represents different level, percentage of Radharani's presence, transcendental features within her, as an expansion of Radha. And in the same percentage as Radha, Krishna is revealing himself to the devotee on a particular level, which is represented by the gopi. So on this idea, Radha is giving Krishna. So the gopis are the guiders on the path of self-realization for a devotee. They are representing conditioned souls with some percentage of material contamination. This is like the gap and gradual progress of a devotee when he develops spiritual qualities, replacing material contamination. The devotee is realizing particular gopi's position, and in this way realizes Radha and Krishna to some degree on each level of the gopis. So the closer and closer the circle is, the more advanced gopis are situated up to the Ashta Sakhis. So we can imagine it like the going up and up, closer and closer to the divine couple, where Radha and Krishna in the center. So the circles are from outside to inside, up to Shrimati Radharani and Krishna. So we read in the Golden Avatara of Srila Prabhupada, no common man is able to understand the mood and ecstasy of transcendental love between Radha and Krishna. Krishna in his growth is discovering he cannot dance with other gopis. He wanted Radharani, but Radharani was not satisfied with this. Why? She did not receive special attention. she deserves as his eternal consort, as one with him as God. She left rasa dance and Krishna. Krishna noticed the rasa dance was disturbed and he also left it, looking for Radharani. He was not satisfied without Radha. Now Krishna is giving Radharani. First, on the circle, there was the point that Radharani, as an expansions of herself as the gopis, was giving Krishna. And now she is coming to the topmost position. She is realizing that her position is not to pass through, but to be on the highest position. And here Krishna is giving her. This is the highest perfection. Srila Prabhupada writes further that there are three spiritual energies God is composed of. First is eternity, and it is manifested as energy. Then knowledge is manifested as spiritual perfection, and bliss is delivering pleasure. As Krishna is the highest symbol of spiritual perfection, the knowledge, Radharani is the highest symbol of spiritual power of bliss. Because Krishna is unlimited, so Radha is also unlimited. In Govinda Lilamrita there is the verse and the questions. What is the source of the feelings of Krishna? The answer is Srimati Radhika, who is the object of the highest love of Krishna. The answer is Srimati Radhika and no one else. Even Krishna is not able to ascertain the transcendental qualities of her. Lord Krishna was not able to ascertain the bliss power of Srimati Radharani, and therefore he assumed the role of Radharani, and this combination is Lord Chaitanya. Love between Radha and Krishna is very difficult to understand. One's senses must be purified because the divine couple is on a transcendental platform of activities on the transcendental body, Siddha Deha, and their love is an example of purity, completely spiritual. Only by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya one can understand it, not on any other platform of rasa, but on Madhurya rasa stage. And the gopis, sakis and manjaris, so one must follow them, and this is called Raganuga. There is no other way to understand their love. So the point is here confirmed that we must follow the gopis through this realization gradually to understand the topmost position of Radha and Krishna. This is from Govinda Lilamrita 10:17. And we read further. The gopis, sakis and manjaris do not want to enjoy with Krishna personally, but they want always help Radharani to associate with Krishna. Their love to Krishna and Radha is so pure that they are satisfied only when Radha and Krishna are together. Actually, their transcendental pleasure depends on watching Radha and Krishna being together. Without attainment of pure Siddha Deha platform, one is not able to enter spiritual kingdom and serve Radha and his eternal consort Radharani. So here I presented very briefly some idea of the gradation the devotee is passing through realizing Radharani and Krishna, and this is a very high topic, but devotee is realizing it gradually through the self-realization steps. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope this all will be more broadly explained in my book. It will be more clear and more complex in itself, I hope. So thank you very much, and I wish you a good day. Hare Krishna.